Hello investors, great news this month. Rents are going up. Now, why are rents going up in Orlando? Because the population is growing and we're the fastest market for job growth in the United States, right? And so as that job market grows and the economic basis grows, your rents are growing. When a lot of you purchase your properties, the rents were around $800, $900, maybe $1,000 per month. And now we're seeing that those rents are $1,000, $1,100, $1,250. So as these rents go up, you should expect about $12,000 to $13,000 per year in gross rents. That's before expenses. So we started to think at National Real Estate, how can we help you make sure to achieve all the $12,000 that you're gonna get in gross rents? And the way that we're gonna do that is by getting faster at the turnover process. When a tenant moves out, our communication with you, the investor, is slowed down because we're sending you estimates. There's a lot of different details within those estimates. We're having these conversations and all that is good, but we wanna make it better. So how do we do that? We come up with a process and we streamline that process. So what we've come up with is a level process for turnovers. So when somebody moves out and we estimate the property, we're either gonna estimate it and say it's a level 1, a level 2, or level 3. You can probably guess what a level 1 is. It's about $1,500 in expenses of all the basic things a property needs when a tenant moves out. So your common things, we're gonna repaint the inside of the house. We're gonna maybe trash out the house from leftover debris that the tenant prior left. We're going to cut the landscape, maybe trim some of the trees. We might even fix 1 or 2 small items inside the house that are in disrepair. A faucet, maybe a shower head. These are all common items on level 1. Sometimes we've noticed that in about 30 to 40% of our turnovers, we get to a level 2. Now level 2 represents about $2,500 in expenses. A $2,500 expense is a level 1 plus 1 or 2 other items. For example, maybe they broke the closet doors. Maybe we need to re-grout a bathroom. It's possible that we need new countertops. Something like that will get you to a level 2 at $2,500. So let's talk about this level 3. Level 3 is all of what level 1 is, plus level 2 and having some additional things. And then there's something else that takes it to a level 3 that's a more major item, like your air conditioning unit needs to be replaced, or your appliances now need to be replaced, or maybe your kitchen cabinets need to be replaced. We call these major items. So again, to recap, a level 1 are your basic items at $1,500. A level 2 are your basic items plus a couple of other things that are not major items, but do need to be attended to. And then a level 3 is all of level 1, all level 2, and then some major items, or maybe one major item that might take you to a cost of $3,000 to $4,000. Now, when do we see level 1, 2, and 3? We usually see a level 1 when a tenant's only been in the property and renting it for a year. So that's about right. We usually see a level 2 when on average our tenants have rented it for 24 to 30 months, so at about 2-year mark. And then we usually see a level 3 when they've been in your property for 3 or 4 years. You should expect as an investor to spend about $2,000 per year on maintenance or on turnover cost. So if somebody's been in the property for multiple years, it's okay to have to spend a little bit more. We're gonna continue to work on this. I think we're gonna perfect it. And I think that it's gonna help even the people in the field to communicate with our subcontractors, our handymen, and say, hey, we got a level 1, let's knock this thing out. We know what we're doing. Now you know what we're doing as the investor. We know what we're doing on staff here in the office, and our team in the field knows what we're doing. This is gonna improve your timeline on that turnover. It needs to be no longer than 1 month from when the tenant moves out, 2 weeks to turn your house, 2 weeks to release your house, losing 1 month of rent in the year. That's the max we want. We've noticed that on average right now, we're about a month and a half, 2 months. Keep in mind that's costing us about another $1,000 to $1,100 in rent that we don't want you to spend. Let's work together to approve these estimates faster so that we can work on getting them done faster for you. Thank you.